Changing tracks to the state of Bihar now, whereas the Chief Minister Nitish Kumar is all set to face the floor test shortly. It is a day of raids in the state. Now, the latest to be under the lens are Lalu Prasad Yadav's brother-in-law Subhash Yadav and Rabri Devi's private secretary Nagmani Yadav. The CBI member is conducting raids at their residences. Meanwhile, searches are also being conducted at a Gurugram mall allegedly owned by Tejaswi Yadav, the new Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar and family. Now, opposition as well as the JDU and the RJD are staging a protest outside the assembly premises. The RJD alleges that the raids are being conducted to instill fear. Meanwhile, the assembly speaker Vijay Sinha has resigned and Maheshwar Hazari takes over as the interim speaker.
सबका जवाब अंदर दिया जाएगा, ध्यान रखिए। अरे भाई 100 सुनार का एक लोहार का।
हंगामा क्यों कर रहा हूं, उन्हीं से पूछिए ना। सीबीआई इंडिपेंडेंट संस्थान है, कुछ ठोस आधार मिला होगा जिस पर कार्रवाई कर रही है। उसमें सरकार का क्या रोल है? समय पूछ कर नहीं ना हो जाएगी। कानून जो है वो समय पूछ कर जाती है, समय दे कर जाती है। उसको क्या लेना है? कहाँ फ्लोर टेस्ट हो रहा है, कहाँ उथल पुथल हो रहा है, ये काम सीबीआई का थोड़ा है। अगर उसको लगता है कि गड़बड़ी किसी के पास है, कुछ ठोस आधार है, तो कार्रवाई कर रही है।
केंद्र सरकार सीबीआई और ईडी को राजनीतिक हथियार के रूप में इस्तेमाल करने का आपने बिहार में खतरनाक कोशिश किया है। आज राज्य सरकार बहुमत परीक्षण करने वाली है, तो सीबीआई ईडी से शक्ति परीक्षण करवा रहे हैं। विधायकों की संख्या नहीं, लेकिन बिहार में कुचक्र रचा जा रहा है।
All right, and I'm being joined by my colleague Aditya, who's reporting live from the capital Patna. Aditya, from Delhi to Bihar to Maharashtra, it's the same story, same charge being leveled by the opposition leaders that this is a clear-cut bid by the ruling BJP at the centre to, in fact, misuse the central agencies and hound them. What exactly is unfolding in the state of Bihar, and what has been the reaction from the ruling Bihar government so far?
Well, exactly. As far as Bihar is concerned, of course, it is no exception to other states who have been lamenting categorically that their voices were tried to be muzzled by the central government through their central agencies. But that being said, in Bihar, things took another different turn earlier, because everything here was all set to see the political showdown out here at the state legislature, where the state government, Mahagathbandhan government, was all set to prove its majority through a floor test here, and also that there was another resolution passed against the outgoing speaker Vijay Sinha also. But that being said, once the raids commenced in Patna, initially at Sunil Singh's residence, who happens to be an MLC from the ruling RJD, so everything started revolving around the central agencies, particularly CBI. And that being said, after that came different volleys of statements from BJP, from JDU, and also from RJD. But interestingly, Deputy Chief Minister Tejaswi Yadav is yet to speak on this. We tried to contact him and tried to reach out to him to understand his point of view on this. So he categorically said that he'll speak about it, but that he'll speak in the Legislative Assembly and not outside. So there has been tension simmering after the raids being conducted by the central agencies in Bihar. And interesting to note here is that the raids initially started at the place of RJD MLC Sunil Singh, then came the name of RJD MP Ashfaq, and then many more leaders. So you can say the radius of the entire investigation or the raids being conducted is expanding gradually, but then the ruling dispensation in the state of Bihar is crying foul.
All right, Aditya, thank you so much for joining us with all those details.